House prices up by £10,000 in every part of the country since vote to quit EU. House prices have soared £10,000 on average since last year's Brexit vote, official figures show. Values jumped 4.9% in the year to June 2017 to reach £223,000, £10,000 higher than the same month last year and £2,000 more than in May 2017. The then Chancellor George Osborne predicted a vote to leave the European Union would spark a property crash of between 10 and 18% in one of a series of apocalyptic warnings to voters wanting to leave the EU. But the opposite has happened and homeowners nationwide have seen their properties continue to rise in value. Annual house price inflation has slowed since the middle of last year, but has remained broadly around 5% during 2017, according to the Office for National Statistics. Hopefully these figures will once and for all put to bed fears that property prices would collapse after we voted to leave the EU, said Alex Gosling, of online estate agents House Simple. It's been over a year since the country voted Brexit, and although price growth has slowed, talk of prices plummeting 18 to 25% was pure scaremongering. The UK housing market has proved extremely resilient to some pretty seismic political events over the past 12 months, and has come out the other side relatively unscathed. There's no reason to think that the property market can't navigate any potentially choppy waters ahead. Russell Quirk, founder of emove.co.uk, added, "The attempt by Mr. Osborne, Chancellor Philip Hammond and many others to talk the puff out of the UK economy and its related housing market, were grossly exaggerated and in fact completely wrong. The main contribution to the increase has come from homes in England, where prices rose 5.2% over the year to June 2017, with the average price now £240,000. Wales saw house prices up 3.6% to stand at £152,000, Scotland by 2.9% to reach £144,000, while the average price in Northern Ireland currently stands at £129,000, an increase of 4.4%. The ENH shows all regions saw price growth in the last year, with the East recording the biggest gains at 7.2%. This was followed by the East Midlands at 7.1%. The lowest growth was in the North East, where prices increased by 2.5% over the year, followed by London at 2.9%. Property expert Sarah Beanie, who owns online estate agent Tepillo, said, "I think this is excellent news for everyone. People already on the ladder still benefit from their properties increasing in value, whilst first-time buyers are much more likely to be able to afford their first property rather than being continuously priced out by steep monthly rises. This type of growth is much more sustainable." Additional figures from the Council for Mortgage Lenders also show first-time buyers borrowed £5.9 billion, up 26% on the previous month and 9% on June 2016. Home movers borrowed £7.8 billion, up 26% on May and 15% year-on-year. Buy-to-let lending was also up 3% on May and the same amount on June last year. Jeremy Ducombe, director at Legal and General Mortgage Club, said, "A year on from the EU referendum, the mortgage market remains stable even in the face of ongoing uncertainty. As these figures show, lending remains buoyant and buyers are mostly undeterred." Thanks for watching. Please like, share and don't forget to subscribe English News Hub for new excited videos.